make the assumption that because you clicked on this video, you're not feeling your best right now. Before we even get into this video, I don't know what state you're in, and I just want to breathe with you, okay? Can we just, one breath, that's all. So breathe in, and out. And I want you to know, I'm with you. You are not alone. Let's get into this video. I'm taking this seriously, guys. I wrote notes down for this little video. In order to feel better, I cannot give you quite specific advice right now because I don't know who's watching this. I don't know what your situation is. But I do have advice that I think will be able to help hopefully at least just one person. If it helps at least one person, I've done my job. The first step, depending where you are right now, if something's really big, that's really emotional, I need you to just feel your emotions. If you want to feel better, you have to feel bad right now. You have to sit with yourself in these tough emotions, and you just have to let it happen. You have to let your emotions go through. If you need to scream, if you need to cry super hard, I need you to feel your emotions. Suppressing your feelings, I feel like we know that doing that eventually you will explode, but it's not even just the part where you explode. It's suppressing your feelings does not feel good, and you can pretend to be happy all you want, but you're not. And you're just prolonging these not great feeling emotions. You're just prolonging them, and they are there for a reason. You are supposed to feel them. You're supposed to let them through. And it can be hard to face the truth about your emotions, but the faster you just let yourself feel them, you don't try to rush them, you just be patient and you just feel them, the quicker they're gonna go away because you're actually letting yourself feel them. I really hope my camera doesn't die. It's on its last battery, but everything will be okay. Also, your emotions, incredibly powerful. Your emotions are so powerful if you channel them in ways. First off, you're feeling your emotions for a reason. Your body is doing this for a reason. It might be trying to tell you something. You might have just gone through hell and back. So your emotions are there to help you, even when it doesn't feel like it. Journal. Try to see what your feelings are trying to tell you. Try to see, where did these feelings come from? What is happening? And I do want to preface that if you've been feeling really bad for a really long time now, it is very important to seek help, seek professional help, seek help from people that you really trust, because sometimes you could do all of the things I'm going to tell you in this video. You could do all of the external things and you still feel the way you feel. That is something in your brain. That is chemical. That is like physically the chemicals in your brain are just not balanced, and that is okay. And you are not, I promise you are not the only person in the world who needs help with the chemicals. That's okay. If you're trying everything you can in your power, in your external world, eating better, sleeping better, working out, going outside, spending time with people you love, working on your hobbies, and you still feel like this, babe, it is not you. It is not your external world. There is something deep in here that is very difficult to understand, and that is okay because you're gonna get help. But as I was saying, journal and try to speak to yourself, speak to the emotions in your brain. Ask your sadness, why are you sad right now? Why are you saying these things to me? Why are you having these negative thoughts? Say a thought pops up and it's like, ugh, I feel so ugly, which is, we've all felt like that before. Just ask yourself, why'd you say that? Try to find the reason why the thoughts in your brain are coming up and combat them. And you don't have to be aggressive and be like, shut up. Like, you can treat it with love. You can be like, I hear you, but why do you think I'm ugly? And maybe you'll go back to the root, and it's because one time Jessica in your 3rd grade class was like, ew, your hair's ugly today, because she was having a bad day. and she thought her hair was ugly, so she projected it onto you. So it literally has nothing to do with you. Just listen to yourself, and if you like music like me, write songs. Every good song has come from huge, gut-wrenching, like debilitating emotions that somebody had to express out into music or into a book or into poetry or into dance. Like in any way they just expressed it, and it is so beautiful, and it brings people together, and it makes other people not alone, and it shows us that we are all connected and that we are not the only people feeling this way. And just knowing that you're not the only one and that we're all connected to something bigger is so magical, and it is so grounding, and it feels like there is something I can do about this, because Olivia Rodrigo, she went through a gross, really heartbreaking breakup where sour up there, the boy she loved so much, there's something in my eye, moved on to another girl in 2 weeks. If the lyrics in her songs are actually like correct, 2 weeks. That makes me want to throw up. That feels ugh. And going through something where you're like, oh, I'm going through a breakup too, and I feel like I'm not gonna get through this. I feel like it is the worst thing in the world. It feels, if you're going through a breakup, if you've gone through a breakup, it is such, it's a crazy amount of grief. I'm sorry, and I feel for you, and I know it sucks. But look at Olivia Rodrigo now. She has an amazing career. She seems very happy. She's had other relationships. Like, just because one ended and he moved on in 2 weeks doesn't mean she's unlovable, doesn't mean that she's never going to be in a relationship again, doesn't mean that she's never going to be happy again. And look, I don't know how Olivia Rodrigo feels. Like, I don't know if she is happy. I don't know her. But she got through it. And knowing that somebody could write such gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, like, you want to throw up, you feel so sick about it. She could write songs like that, and then she could get through it. And she then goes on to write Stranger, which is about just acceptance and feeling okay that she's gone through this breakup, but she still loves him and she'll always care for him, but she's not so sad about it anymore, and she's happy with herself, and she's found peace in the fact that that was a chapter in my life and it's over now. And I learned from it, and it was beautiful. Like, oh my god, I'm getting shivers, and like I feel like I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be okay, and expressing that, and then feeling other people seeing you express that and seeing you later on being okay. They're like, I'm feeling how you were feeling in that sad moment, but look at you now, you're so happy. So if I'm feeling like this now, I can get to where you are and I can feel happy again too. Literally gonna cry. Okay, now we're gonna move on to your basics. Like I said earlier, like sometimes it's as simple as you're not sleeping enough, you're not getting your full 8 hours or whatever of sleep, and you're not nourishing your body as much as you need to, eating all the nutrients you can, and fueling your body. When you're hungry, eat. Your body is telling you, hey, I need food. Food is fuel. You've heard it before. Think of yourself as a car. If your car is low on gas, you're gonna go fill it up, or else it's gonna crash, or else it's gonna stop in the middle of the road. Do the same for yourself. You need to eat to keep living. When your body feels hungry, it's not that it wants food, it needs food. It needs food. Eat. Drink water. I always drink a lot of water, and honestly, like, because I've never really not drank water, I don't know if it makes a difference, but a lot of people who don't drink water and then drink water say it makes a hell of a difference. Drink water. Go outside. Being outside in nature, it's so simple. And if you have the privilege that you get to go outside to nature, to trees, to snow, to grass, to flowers, to bushes, to plants, to water, that is something you should not take for granted. I don't think there's ever been a time where I go outside and I don't feel better. Like, even I could feel so low in a very dark place, but going outside could even make me feel a half of a percentage better. Because it's where we belong. We are natural creatures. We're natural beings, and being outside, we're connected to so much more. And like hugging a tree. Oh my god, go hug a tree. I love hugging trees. Like, they give you air. You can breathe because of trees. Go give them some gratitude. You know what I mean? Like, I love nature so much. And I promise you, you're gonna feel better. Unless you have like, what is it called? It's in Sabrina Carpenter's song. Baby, I'm not angry, love you just the same. I just hope you get agoraphobia someday. Agoraphobia? I did not know what that was until last night. My best friend told me it's the fear of going outside. And move your body, bro. The opposite of depression is expression. I just saw that in a quote once. I cannot say that I came up with that, but like, I saw that the opposite of depression, even if it's not as severe as depression that you're feeling, but the opposite of just feeling low is just expressing yourself. If you feel sad, write a sad ballad song. If you feel sad, make a sad dance. I don't know. If you feel angry, go on a run. Get it out. If you feel angry, punch a punching bag. Like, let it out. Move your body. Your body was here to experience life. It's a vessel for you to move. And especially if you are fully able, or if you are able in some way to move your body, you are so lucky. There are people who are paralyzed. There are people who are in wheelchairs who like, you have so much power to just move. Even people in wheelchairs, if you can move your upper body, like, do it. There are like Just Dance videos where you can do wheelchair sitting down Just Dances, and it's just so nice to move your body. If you're feeling like you need immediate help, like, we all have moments, panic attacks, where you're super duper overwhelmed, you're crying super hard, like, you just need something to calm down, because there are moments. Get someone's help. Don't be the only one that knows you're feeling that way. If it's safe, tell somebody and get help. Being with somebody else in a super duper dark place doesn't necessarily make you feel any less how you feel. It doesn't make you just feel automatically happy because you're with somebody, but it makes you feel safe. You have this safety net. You have somebody that is there for you, that can care for you. When you're in a super dark moment, breathing is always a great way. If I'm out in public and I'm a crier, I don't know if you could tell, I'm a crier. I'll be out in public, I'll be at school or something, and then I'll get really going through whatever I'm going through, and I'll start feeling like I have to cry, and I'm like, I love crying. Guys, I crying, if I couldn't cry, I think I'd explode. Because it's such a release, it's such an expression. It's a relief of the feeling, just letting it out. But sometimes I'm like, I don't want to cry in the middle of class right now. So breathing is such, it can be overlooked. And it's so basic. It's like, oh my god, everyone in the world tells me to breathe, bro. But, like, I'm serious. I don't know anyone who, like, breathing doesn't help. There's a reason why, like, we take a moment to, like, take deep breaths when we're in dark moments like that, because it's important. And it actually, I don't know the science behind it, but I just know it helps, bro. I'm not a professional, so don't take any of this, take what I say with a grain of salt. Also, using your senses. What's one thing you can see right now? I can see my Peppa Pig ornament. What is one thing you can hear right now? What is one thing you can feel right now? What you can touch? What is one thing you can smell right now? And what is one thing you can taste right now? Go through your senses. Focus on the world around you and that you are here right now. Putting ice in your hands, if you're in an overwhelming place, if you put ice in your hands and you wait for it to melt, it's something that is scientifically proven that, like, that helps. It's something to do with, like, it shocks your vagus nerve or something, and it's just, I don't know, it helps. And also like splashing cold water, taking a cold shower, putting your face in ice cold water, like the cold ice stuff, it does something to calm you down. As well as eating something sour, eating a sour candy, it shocks something. So go get a warhead, go get a Sour Patch Kid. It's literally like your prescribed medicine right now is to eat something like yummy candy, yummy sour candy. So being with your pets, if you have any, animals are such an amazing, beautiful, like, I just find it so beautiful that, like, I have 2 cats and I'm like, I'm a human and you're a cat, but we're best friends. Like, how I can just put my fur in my cat's, my fur? Not my fur. I can put my face in my cat's fur and I feel like there's such a sense of calm, and it's beautiful, and it makes me so happy. And finally, you have to romanticize life, guys. This world can be very scary and we know these things. We know. Romanticizing life and looking at the beautiful romantic world we're in, the beautiful universe. There are literally flowers. There's snow outside right now. Like, what is snow? Like, that is magical. That is so beautiful. We're in a world that it's all up to you on how you perceive the world. Maybe there are things that have happened to you that you couldn't control that do affect the way you perceive the world, and that is not your fault. But at the end of the day, and I cannot speak for all of you because I have no clue what all of you have gone through. I don't know. And there are grave, really severe things that people have gone through that by looking at someone you would never know that. But it is in your mind and you have control. You have power. I don't want you to ever think that you're out of control. I promise you, you have the complete power and the complete control to do anything. You could go up to a stranger, I know stranger danger, so like, let's be careful, but you could go up to a stranger and say, I love your outfit. I love interacting with strangers in small ways and just being like, you're beautiful, or you have so much charm. I really like the way you express yourself. Like, there are kinds of things that just happen and I'm like, I adore how that person just like said that sentence, so why not just go tell them that? Like, when you think these kind things about other people, tell them, because you may not think about it, but they'll be thinking about that compliment for God knows how long, because it sticks with people. It really sticks with people. And just connecting with others is a beautiful way to romanticize life, and understanding that you can make your life like a movie. You have the power to go outside, go on a walk, frolic in the forest, and feel like you're a little fairy in a movie. You have the power to go out, go to a coffee shop and study and be all cute and alone in the coffee shop, and then seeing another person doing the same thing as you and then being like, you know what, I'm gonna go muster up the courage and talk to this person, like, hey, what are you studying? And learning about other people. Like, I need you to know that you have the power, you have the control to live your life like a movie, because movies came from life. Go out with your friends, go out with yourself, go out with your mom, go out with your dad, go out with your siblings, go out with your grandma, I don't know, go out with your partner, go out with people. Having ambitions and having goals, it feels like you have more of a purpose, even if you feel like you don't have a purpose here, which just being here is your purpose, just being. But as humans, we always want to find these purposes to feel like we should be here. And having ambitions and working towards them and trying to get better, like, something that I always have at the end of the day, even when I'm feeling as I'm feeling, however I'm feeling, I know that I have singing. I have the power to go and try and learn a really hard song and try and get better and better and better. Outfits. I have the power to try and create an outfit that really feels like it expresses me as much as it can. Making videos. I have the power to try and make my videos even better and even better and even better. Socializing. I have the power to try and push myself even more out of my comfort zone every time. Dancing. I have the power to go look up a YouTube video and learn a new dance and get better and better and better. I'm not trying to put hustle culture onto you. We need to relax. We need to indulge in literally doing nothing and being bored. But being in a dark place, going through hard things, and you just want something that kind of distracts you. It's really hard to get distracted when you're going through dark things, but it's important to, even if you're feeling that way, continue on. Just keep going. Do it sad. Do it angry. Do it scared. Do it happy. Do it excited. Do it bored. Do it worried. Do it silly. Like, whatever you're feeling, do it anyway. And do your, I don't know what your hobbies and your passions are. I just keep on using mine as an example, but working on something like, I don't know, maybe you play basketball and you want to get a certain, like, you want to learn how to do a layup and you can't do that yet, so you keep on working and working and working, and then eventually you can do it. It just feels good to have a goal to be working on. Maybe your goal is to cook a really good homemade meal for yourself for supper, for lunch, for breakfast, whatever it is, and you look up the recipe and you go find the ingredients and you try your best to cook this thing. It just feels good to have a goal and to work towards it. Something that's a little bit higher than what you can do right now, and you just keep on taking the steps to do it. And once you get there, you feel so proud and you enjoyed the journey and you enjoy the result. And now you get to do so many more things because you unlocked a bigger skill. Which this also correlates with having hobbies. Doing puzzles, coloring, doing art, crafting, playing video games, cleaning. I don't know, I like cleaning, that can be a hobby sometimes. Creating videos, creating little short films, creating music, like reading, writing. I'm trying to really think about hobbies here. Pottery, gardening, cooking, baking. Having hobbies just makes you feel like it's just what humans should do, because we have so much technology now that we could literally spend all day consuming, eating up that content, scrolling for hours. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. And back in the day, before there was technology, before we had all of these things, people had to figure out physical things to do with themselves in order to entertain themselves. And sometimes they would just be bored, and boredom is good for the soul. Boredom is good for you. So instead of being on your phone, and I know it is so hard. I know, trust me. I am chronically online. Trust me. It's something I'm trying to work on, as I think we all are. But just indulge in hobbies that inspire you, that uplift you, that fulfill you. And even if it's something that's as severe as feeling numb, as feeling depressed, as being really low, I don't know, I have like no battery left. It can be really hard to find things that fulfill you right now, which is why you need professional help if you're feeling like that for a long time. But think about little you. Think about 5-year-old you. What did you like to do when you were 5? Did you like to play soccer? Try soccer again. When you were 5, did you like to dress up? Dress up again. Put on a little fashion show. Create outfits. Try to think of things that used to fulfill you when you were little, and think about how they could fulfill you now. The last thing before my camera dies I want to touch on is talk to yourself better. I had a really hard time with this. But a lot of things have happened this past year with me that have made me look at things very differently, and have made me love myself more, care for myself more, appreciate myself more, because you are with yourself forever. And I could make a whole other video on just trying to talk to yourself in a better way. I honestly kind of don't even know. I would have to journal about it and think about how this happened, because I feel like I talk to myself way differently than I did before. Way differently. And I think it's just because of the things I've gone through this year. But yeah, that's something I am proud of. And think about the things you're proud of about yourself. Anyways, I hope that was a good video. I just rambled on very long. I honestly don't know how long. I'm I'm gonna go now. I hope you feel better. And know that it is okay to not feel okay right now. It is okay to feel whatever you're feeling. And I want you to just get off your phone, your iPad, your TV, your computer, whatever you're on right now, and try to find something that makes you joy. Makes you a little bit happier, makes you feel a little bit better. Whether that's going to pet an animal, this is your homework. Go pet one of your pets. Go talk to someone you love. Go eat something that is delicious, that you love, that feels good in your mouth, or go put on a really comfy hoodie. Or I just want you to do something so small. Look out the window. It does not have to be grand. I just want you to feel proactive and to feel a little better. Maybe it is go have a shower. I want you to do something that's going to make you feel better, because I genuinely really care about you. And oh my god, I'm getting emotional again. I'm going to cry. I just want you to feel better because you deserve that. And you are so strong. And you are so strong that you are still here. I love you so much. And